Dear friends, it is a pleasure to join you today from the United Nations headquarters in New York. At the UN, we have a vision for a better future, one of everyone on Earth living in peace, dignity, and equality on a healthy planet. And we have our roadmap to get there. The Sustainable Development Goals are the SDGs, and we are making some headway. More women breaking more glass ceilings in business, politics, and beyond. Renewable energy booming, already supplying 30% of the world's electricity. Internet access is up across the world. HIV infections down. New malaria vaccines have arrived that could save millions of lives. Yet as things stand, we are simply not going fast enough. Just six years out from our deadline, only 17% of the SDG targets are on track. Progress has stalled on more than a third, or even regressed. And at the same time, the world faces multiple crises and existential threats. Conflicts, wars raging across continents, and international law trampled. Mounting geopolitical tensions, a resurgent nuclear threat, and all the while, the climate emergency rages on unchecked. Developing countries desperately need the international community's help to make progress. They are reeling from economic shocks, surging inflation, and high interest rates. They are struggling under unmanageable debt burdens. One thing is clear. No single nation can solve these global problems alone. We need bold, coordinated action to secure our future in the interest of all. Yet, we are seeing many turn their back on collaboration just when we need it most. And we have a toxic information landscape, which is undermining trust in institutions, democracy, climate science, and vaccines. It's undermining trust in our blueprint for a better world. And all this is impacting the UN's efforts to make the world a better place, whether it is climate disinformation that is being used to discredit the green energy transition, or gender-based hate pushing women out of the public sphere, or also hate-filled narratives that are spurring violence. But there is some valid criticism too. Global governance is outdated. It's designed for an older world. And that is why the UN is seeking to breathe new life into the multilateral system. This month, world leaders are going to be gathering here in New York for the Summit of the Future, a chance to shape our world together. The summit seeks to turn a new page on international cooperation and looks to wide-ranging agreements to chart a path forward on sustainable development and the climate crisis. First, we need global governance that can meet the challenges of today and tomorrow. The summit seeks to reform international structures to better reflect geopolitical realities. Second, we desperately need peace in Gaza, Ukraine, Sudan, and elsewhere. The summit aims for a rethink of collective peace and security, to end wars and prevent new ones, especially nuclear conflicts. Third, we need to harness the benefits of digital technologies, including AI, and mitigate their risks. The summit will discuss ways to ensure new breakthroughs to help all of humanity. Dear friends, these are our ambitions for a better future, to meet our responsibilities and those yet to come. Too many of our decisions today are knowingly harming future generations, whether that is the 1.9 billion young people alive today or the 10 billion more projected to be born by the end of the century. These people have the most to lose if we fail. But they are also the key to our efforts to restore hope and rebuild trust in our future. Increasingly, the world looks to young people to to drive societal change, for breakthroughs on climate action, racial justice, and gender equality. But too often, young voices are left out of decision-making. And that is why the UN has created a youth office to coordinate inclusion. And we hope that the Summit of the Future will set a new global gold standard for meaningful, youthful engagement. A declaration for future generations that will be decided at the summit seeks to ensure our decisions today don't negatively impact our future generations. The meetings this September are just the beginning. They will set the stage for a crucial year to come, especially when it comes to the climate crisis. And here, young people have been leading the way. And now that energy and ambition must be matched by the biggest emitters. So at COP29, developed countries must deliver on their finance commitments and offer big contributions to the new Loss and Damage Fund. And they must build on current momentum, fairly phase out fossil fuels, end fossil fuel expansion, and accelerate the transition to renewables. Dear friends, we cannot let up. It is on all of us to build a better future. And so, as you reflect on the state of our troubled world, keep focusing on constructive solutions and celebrate ideas that can help us make good on our promises. Now is the time to end poverty, stop wars, and protect the planet while leaving no one behind. Thank you.